It's about love, and it's about vulnerability. And how, perhaps, the greatest strength we can ever possess is the courage to be seen, fully, honestly, and without armor. You see, in a world that often rewards perfection, masks, and polished veneers, vulnerability is a radical act. To open your heart, to risk being misunderstood, rejected, hurt, this takes more courage than any battlefield. And love, real love, requires exactly that. Love, in its rawest form, demands that we be known. But here's the thing, somewhere along the line, many of us were taught that vulnerability is weakness. That emotion is fragile, that showing our hurt is unwise. Don't let them see you cry. Never wear your heart on your sleeve. Keep your guard up. We were told that to survive, we must protect ourselves. Build walls. Be strong. But if we're not careful, we begin to confuse strong with hard. We begin to believe that resilience means indifference. That independence means isolation. That safety means silence. But what if I told you that the path to true connection lies not in protection, but in exposure? What if vulnerability isn't the opposite of strength, but the very foundation of it? The risk of love. Every act of love is a gamble. Whether it's the tremble in your voice when you say, "I love you," first, or the raw, terrifying honesty of admitting you're scared, or tired, or unsure, each of these is a step onto a ledge. There are no guarantees. There are no contracts. People leave. People change. People hurt us. And yet, we love anyway. Because we know, deep down, that life without love isn't really life at all. It's existence. It's motion without meaning. And every soul, every single one of us, craves connection. Not just to be liked. Not just to be approved. But to be seen. To be known. To be loved in our wholeness, not our highlight reel. The armor that keeps love out. Now let's talk about the armor we wear. Maybe you wear the armor of sarcasm. Or the armor of silence. Maybe you pretend you don't care, when your heart is breaking. Maybe you turn relationships into games, or keep everyone at arm's length. Maybe you work too much, drink too much, distract yourself too much, anything to keep from sitting still with your own rawness. I get it. I've been there. Many of us have. We think we're protecting ourselves from pain, but here's the brutal irony, we are also shielding ourselves from joy. Because you cannot selectively numb emotion. When you numb pain, you also numb wonder. When you block sadness, you dull love. When you protect yourself from heartbreak, you also wall off healing. So the question becomes, are you willing to risk the pain of being hurt for the chance of being truly alive? Courage looks like this. Courage is not standing tall and stoic, unshaken by emotion. Courage is saying, I'm scared, but I'm still here. It's saying, I love you, even when you don't know if they'll say it back. It's apologizing first, even when your pride is clawing at your throat. It's forgiving someone who hurt you, not to condone what they did, but to set yourself free. It's telling your story when your voice trembles, because somewhere out there, someone else needs to know they're not alone. That's courage. That's strength. Love is a mirror. Love shows us who we are. Not who we pretend to be, not who we want to be. Who we are. All of us, our beauty and our baggage. And it is in being seen, fully seen, that we heal. Love invites us to confront our wounds, to hold our broken pieces up to the light. It invites us to stop performing and start belonging. Real love says, I see you. All of you. And I'm not going anywhere. And that kind of love, it's terrifying. Because it requires that we bring our whole selves to the table. Not just the parts we like. When we stop running, you can spend your whole life running from vulnerability. You can keep busy, keep moving, keep people just close enough to feel connection, but far enough not to be hurt. But at some point, you'll feel the ache. The ache that says, I want to be known. I want to be loved, not for what I do, or how I look, or what I give, but simply for being me. And the only way to receive that kind of love is to risk not being accepted. That's the paradox. That's the price. But it's worth it. Because when you let someone see you, truly see you, when you stop editing, stop filtering, stop performing, something remarkable happens. You feel free. You feel home. What the world needs now. The world doesn't need more perfection. It doesn't need more noise or opinions or polished selfies. It needs more people willing to say, I don't have it all together. I'm scared too. I feel this deeply. I care. The world needs more people willing to go first. To say the honest thing. To love without a guarantee. To risk being laughed at. To choose connection over control. Because every time you show up vulnerably, you create a space where others can too. You give permission. You offer hope. You say, it's safe here. You can come as you are. That's how healing spreads. That's how love wins. To those who have been hurt. I know some of you have been hurt by love. Maybe deeply. Maybe recently. And I want to say this, I see you. I honor your pain, and I promise you, vulnerability is still worth it. Your softness is not your weakness. Your empathy is not your flaw. Your sensitivity is not your burden, it is your brilliance. Do not let a wounded world convince you to harden. Do not let betrayal or heartbreak turn you into someone you are not. Because when we turn away from vulnerability, we turn away from life. So here's the invitation, today and always. Let yourself be seen. Speak the honest truth. Tell someone you love them. Say the hard thing. Ask for help. Apologize. Forgive. Try again. Let go. Take the risk. And when your heart pounds, when your voice shakes, when you want to run, stay. Stay with yourself. Stay open. Stay soft. Because the most beautiful things in this life are not found in safety. They are found in surrender. In conclusion, love is not the absence of fear. Love is choosing to show up anyway. Vulnerability is not weakness. Vulnerability is the birthplace of everything meaningful: joy, intimacy, belonging, courage. So today, may you walk a little more open. May you love a little more bravely. And may you remember that to be vulnerable is not to fall apart, it is to fall into yourself. And that, my friends, is what it means to live fully. Thank you.